Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and the patch notes have arrived for the upcoming event with Shen Woo and Elizabeth. So let's check them out, guys. Let's talk about them and let's see what all entails in this update. So we got a lot of the same old typical things that we usually get, like, these login events, which is nice, right? A lot of free little things, these little 10-minute, cut the downtime in the dispatch missions. Actually, kind of cool. Wish they were a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but it's all good. You have the rush dungeon here. Love the artwork, right? You got Duo Lawn there. You got Elizabeth. You have Shen Woo, right? These guys all work together in the King of Fighters 13 storyline, which is actually pretty cool. You see we have the new set cards we're going to get from the rush dungeon. You're going to be able to farm for the 80s challenge nuts every single day, which I never have, in all honesty, guys, but I know that for a lot of you players, especially if you're not going to do any pulls and you still want to do hopefully well in the Ages Challenge, it would be a good idea to farm these. But really, everybody should farm these because it's only going to make your life a lot easier. But I am glad they got these 30-minute ones in here for the dispatch speed up tickets. That is actually really good, so I really would suggest farming for those, and of course the shards, which is always good. Then we have a nice little tower where we're going to be able to get some shards for some imprint stones, which is also really, really great, right? I mean, like I said, a lot of same old, same old. And then, of course, we have good old Guinness, right? And then when we scroll down a little bit more, you can see that we're going to have a nice little carnival. And in the carnival, we're going to get pretty much the same rewards that we got before, where we're going to be able to get, some shards to get prime memories for these characters. So this, again, I mean, the thing that sucks about this is, like I said in previous videos, whenever I talked about this, is that your characters really need to be A5 in order to take full advantage of this. So if you don't plan on getting character A5, the only reason you'd ever want to do the carnival is to really get, some of these other rewards and to get these rubies. Now, these shards still could come in handy in the future if we get a rerun and you end up planning on pulling for one of these characters in the future, but who knows how long it will be before Shen Woo and Elizabeth come back, or any of the characters that we've just previously gotten in the previous update. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much going to be rubies for a lot of players, unless they are pulling in the banner and do have these characters and they have an A5, and then them shards are going to be pretty damn useful. And then we scroll down a little bit more, and again, we got a bunch of rubies, and we got more of those shards, some capsules, which is nice. We'll see how difficult this is actually going to be, but we can actually acquire the materials to move up in this through a roulette, which is actually pretty cool. A nice little game mode right there. You see we have a little bingo where we can get shards or some rubies in here, right? And here's the roulette where you're actually going to be able to get coins for one of those carnivals. One of the carnivals, we're going to be getting points through the Ages Challenge, and the other one, we're going to be acquiring these things to move up in there. So this is actually really, really cool that we can actually do it this way. So hopefully everybody will get pretty much most of the rewards, if not all the rewards, by at least in this one carnival, even if they can't complete the Ages Challenge. So that's actually really good, and I'm really happy to see that. Then, of course, we have the event codex. We scroll down here. We don't need to talk about any of this. We have the event crafting, obviously, where we're going to get imprint stones and star stones, right? Star, moon-shaped stones, right? And then we're going to have a prime memory crafting event where we can actually craft memories for Shen Woo and Elizabeth. That's actually pretty damn cool. So I really like that. That's actually really nice. And then we scroll down here a little bit more, and nothing really much. We got a KOF pass. We'll talk about that in another video. And then, of course, the little packs and all those little things in here. Now let's get to the good stuff, which is this right here. So this here is where, we get to take a look at good old Shen Woo, who looks awesome, and Elizabeth. And both these characters look absolutely just lovely, right? Well, Elizabeth looks lovely. Shen Woo just looks badass, right? Looks awesome. I love his jacket. And again, I just love the dog collar. I think it's awesome. Just insane. He just looks like a total badass, like a pit bull ready to unleash, right? And so that's pretty damn cool. And then we scroll down a little bit more and we see some cards. I really love the retro look, guys. I'm so happy that they're going with the retro. That's so sweet. And then, of course, we have the 3 PGs, and then we have the option card. I really like that Elizabeth and Ash are together on this. This is actually really good. These guys were best friends when they were kids. So that's actually really cool. And then we have we have the set cards right here. Again, this artwork is really, really beautiful. And something to note about this artwork, guys, for those of you that don't know, this guy right here, his name is Oswald. This is a character that Shen Woo actually had to face off in KOF 13. And Oswald's a bad mofo, and I know a lot of people would like to see Oswald. So the fact that they put him in here, and the fact they put him on this card, does give us an indication that we may get Oswald in the future. And honestly, that would be sick. right? I said before I would love to see more new characters come to this game. Characters that we have no versions of in this game at all would be fantastic. So I would really love to see an Oswald. I think that would be absolutely sick, and I'm really glad to see that artwork there. That's pretty cool. And then we scroll down here, guys, and you can take a look at some of the effects of the 3PGs for both Shen Woo and Elizabeth. So when it comes to Shen Woo, he's going to increase momentum by 20% upon using the skill. Now, this is something that's going to be, I would think, pretty powerful in the Aegis challenge. And then you have Elizabeth, which is the Noble Blanc, increased finisher and special skill damage of all allies, including self, by 50% for 15 seconds after using a skill. This is a large indication that she is going to be a support character. And guys, that's awesome. That is fantastic, right? Supports never die. They're always relevant. So I'm really, really happy to see this. Now, we don't know what the rest of her kit looks like, but this is a large indication that she could be a very, very good support for, you know, for the UE characters, right? I mean, that's actually really good. This is going to work on any character in the game, period, which is pretty damn sick. And then we scroll down a little bit more. We don't need to get in all this. You see the pickup banner right here, right? You see we've already talked about the Aegis challenge. We scroll down a little bit more, and then you can see all the characters that are in here, right? So you have Leona, you have Elizabeth, you have Maki, you have Magaki, Mukai. Really awesome that a free character's in here, although Mukai didn't really perform that well in the last Aegis challenge, so I really wouldn't be counting on him too much. But Magaki, I know a lot of you out there have an A3 Magaki, so hopefully he'll perform really well in this game mode. I mean, Kula's in here, Shizuru's in here, Cosme, you got the best supports in the game. You have Maisie in here. I mean, there's a lot of really great characters in this thing, so that's actually really good. And then, of course, Shen Woo and Elizabeth. So that's actually pretty damn nice, right? We've already talked about the Carnival, and then we have this right here. So they're adding a little new UI in the Tower Evolution, which is actually really, really good. They're actually showing the specific cipher that you need, and they're showing the specific color that you're going to want to use, and the overall points that you actually need for the Tower Evolution to get it done. This makes things a lot more transparent, a lot easier to understand. So I'm very, very happy that they have done this. That's actually a really nice quality of life change. You guys can see it actually in action. And remember, if the character has the same cipher as what they have here, they're going to do even more damage to those opponents. So that's actually really, really good. I'm really happy to see that. And we're not going to get into all this, guys. We've already kind of briefly talked about all of it. So that's pretty much all there is to the patch notes. But I mean, I gotta say, guys, I'm really, really excited for Elizabeth. And to be perfectly frank, guys, even especially Shen Woo, right? Just getting a new character in the game, like a completely different character and a fan favorite, is awesome. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm super happy about Elizabeth because she's major, major waifu, an absolutely beautiful character. But I really hope to see more of these new characters that we don't have in the game coming in the future. Characters like Oswald, like I mentioned earlier, and other characters as well. So guys, let me know what you think about the patch notes. Let me know how you're all doing in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GW7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.